Hey guys, welcome back to another Call of Duty mobile video. Today we are looking into the biggest changes coming in Season 10, including new settings, exciting features and gameplay on the BR map Krai. There's a lot to cover, from revamped controls to fresh mechanics, so before we get started, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe and click the bell icon so you don't miss any updates. Let's jump right in. We'll start with some minor changes and work our way up to the bigger ones. First up, the online status setting has been updated in the game. You can now adjust your status to online, invisible or do not disturb. This is actually a great update with a lot of practical use. For example, sometimes when I'm recording I get invites to play ranked matches, and while I don't have time I'd still love to check out the skins. So I think this function is pretty useful for those situations. Next up, if you're in the middle of a ranked game and thinking about leaving, the system will now remind you of the consequences. It will show you how much experience you'll lose, how many minutes you'll be banned from playing, and all the experience that will be deducted for leaving that game. This is a nice addition to keep players aware of the penalties and encourage them to stick around till the end. I think this hint might act more as a warning for players, but to be honest, when people get angry, they probably won't even pay attention to these reminders. However, for newer players, it could be useful since they might not know that leaving a ranked game will cause deductions. So overall, I think it's a pretty good update. There are two new options in the game: injury vibration and enemy vibration. The injury vibration is pretty straightforward. If you set the vibration to max, whenever you get hit by an enemy, your screen will shake quite significantly, providing instant feedback. This could make gameplay feel more immersive, especially in intense gunfights. Injury vibration is closely tied to your phone's motor, and the feedback you get really depends on the quality of the motor. It's not something I can fully describe. You'll need to experience it yourself in-game. If your phone's motor is solid, the vibration feedback should feel really cool and enhance your gameplay experience. Alright, let's dive into how the new Battle Royale class Teleportation Beacon works. As I mentioned in my previous video, it's similar to the Rewind class, but with a key difference: you get to choose exactly where you'll teleport. You can place the beacon in a secure spot, like inside a house or somewhere hidden from enemies, giving you a strategic advantage to reposition quickly without being seen. And then you can leave the area, maybe to launch an attack or pick up a dog tag, and use the beacon to teleport back to where you originally placed it. As you saw in the video, you can travel pretty far and still return, which makes it even more powerful than the Rewind class in some situations. The only downside is that you can't use it until you place the beacon, so you need to be extra prepared when using this BR class. Let me know what you think in the comments. There's also a hidden update that affects the subtitle system. If you haven't downloaded the previous resources, you won't be able to experience this feature after the update. That's why it's recommended that you download all resources first and then reinstall them. As of now, the subtitle system is still a semi-finished feature, so it's not fully functional yet. There's not much to say about this update. A lot of the subtitles are directly pulled from the chat bar on the right side. According to the developers, this is specifically for legendary and mythic characters since they come with their own unique voice lines and dialogues. Let's discuss the upcoming free execution, or finisher as it's often called. In this new setting, you'll have the option to select a default execution. Alongside the classic execution move, there's a brand new finisher that features an elbow strike followed by a leg kick to subdue the enemy. This new execution will be part of the 5th anniversary celebrations, but we'll have to wait until after the anniversary update to see if it's included or not. The Uzi is set to receive a mythic blueprint next season, which we've been discussing for the past few weeks, but it's now officially confirmed. Let's dive into some gameplay featuring two of the weapons from the upcoming Armory series. First up, we have the legendary Switchblade X9 Pisces. And next we will look at the legendary RPD Fate's Judgment. Now it's time to check out some gameplay on the new Battle Royale map, Krai. Here's the minimap of this BR map, which is surrounded by mountains with water on one side. This map will support 40 players in a resurgent BR mode, similar to Alcatraz. So if you're looking for a shorter Battle Royale experience, this is a great alternative to Isolated or Blackout. Enjoy the gameplay and don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button so you won't miss any updates. I'll see you all in the next video.